It's your girl Creole.
Let's go.
It's your girl Creole.
It's your boy Retro. It's your boy Retro. It's your boy Retro. Retro. It's your boy Retro. Let's go.
It's Creole.
Let's go.
It's Creole.
Let's go.
Your girl Creole.
Let's go.
Your girl Creole.
Oh yeah.
It's your girl Creole.
Let's go.
It's your girl Creole.
It's your boy Retro. It's your boy Retro. But yeah.
Previous podcast, we had a special guest that was on there, Tanaj Jackson. And once more, man, thank you for coming on. It was a pleasure. We had so much fun. We can't wait to get you back on here. I'm hearing rumors that you're really excited to come back. Is that true?
Yeah. That's just like I can't wait to do it again. So
Yeah. So, I honestly, whenever y'all do it again, sorry, I'm stretching. Whenever y'all do it again, I might just really just let y'all two do it and not be here. Or y'all can invite a third person, like someone else, another whoever.
we'll figure something out. Yeah.
But it was fun. I enjoyed it.
It was fun. It was fun. It was fun having a third point of view here.
Right.
Even though it was I don't want to call it a gangbang, but
no
it was a
gangbang.
jumping.
It was no jumping.
Yeah, jumping.
No, we didn't. But like I say, if you haven't listened to it,
Yeah, she was
please
pregnant
listen
too.
to it.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Who?
She was pregnant too before he left.
Yeah. She was. You're right. And he was.
Oh, and he's blind now. He can't even see the
He can't
baby.
even see the motherfucker.
Damn.
Yeah. Probably, she could have got away with murder. Like, could have been a black baby. Could have got away with it. But as I was saying, you guys, yeah, if you haven't listened to that episode, please do. Go download it. Go, like I said, subscribe.
But y'all listened to that episode like crazy the first day out.
Yeah, it's definitely worth. I mean, all of our stuff is worth it. But we do have another guest coming in next week. I spoke with them, gave them the info. They say they're down, so we shall see. Hopefully I get some verification either by the end of the week. But they say that they're available. So this, I'm not gonna tell you who it is, but it's one that I'm very excited and looking forward to do. So, and like I said, we promise you, that we're gonna keep on growing and bringing new things, and like I say, being creative, and that's what we're working on. So I say, just keep on supporting, bearing with us, keep on subscribing, keep on listening, keep on downloading. So, like I say, we love y'all. Thank y'all very much for all that y'all are doing for us. But anyway, we really didn't have. Did we have anything? I don't recall we even had anything that we really wanted to
Nothing
discuss.
pressing. I mean, there was just a lot that went on. Cause I mean, we just had fun last week, so we didn't touch too much on because this weekend was the homegoing for DMX.
Right.
So that was a big deal. It was nice. It was real nice.
It was definitely nice. It was nice to see all the
bikers came out for him.
Right.
They brought him to the Barclay Center on the back of a monster truck.
Man, like I said, man, if y'all, and I hate to say this, but I hate when good people or people who deserve their flowers don't get them till they gone. I mean, you guys.
I mean, he definitely got his props while he was here. I will give him that.
No, don't get me wrong.
Because I mean, everyone's happy that we were able to get a versus between him and Snoop when we did.
Right.
Because that versus was literally maybe 2 or 3 months ago. It wasn't that long ago.
Mm-mm.
They just had their versus. So, I mean, it was good that we were able to get that before his passing. And I think that's why it was like so shocking, was because, they had just had the verses and he was up and he was moving and he was partying and all that stuff like that with Snoop. And then, to hear that he had essentially a massive heart attack and died, is pretty much like, damn, but at least we were able to, celebrate him before he passed. Because there are some artists that just don't get their flowers
Right.
at all. Like, they
Right.
don't get their respect. They don't get street cred. They don't get anything before they go.
Right. And I feel that we as a society, we really need to support our male black men, especially when it comes to addictions and mental health. Is just it's there's a lot that's going on that we don't see behind the scenes because it's not.
And
It's not
sadly, a lot
something-
of your geniuses have so many issues.
Right.
Like, sadly, like Michael Jackson, Prince,
Mhm.
Marvin Gaye, like
Mhm.
even as far back as that, like they all had something. That's why every time you see a biopic, somebody's on some kind of drugs, got some kind of post traumatic or something, and sadly that's where they get their creativity, because that's their therapy.
Right.
So, but sadly, sometimes that does come with a bout with drug addiction and
Mhm.
drinking, and I'm not condoning it, but abuse, and things like that. Not sexual abuse, but I'm saying like just like abusive relationships and things like that. Because people really go through stuff, and sadly, that's just your geniuses, Because Michael Jackson, he died because they kept shooting him up because he couldn't sleep. His mind just was continuously racing because he always had a new idea, a new thought, a new thing he wanted to do, and he was like, well, I can't sleep. So then here's this doctor who's like injecting him with stuff, and eventually he ended up dying from it,
Right. Yeah, we definitely, like I said, we definitely be more supportive of when we see our, especially like I say, our black men going through some type of mental health crisis or any type of issues. Like, let's not stand silent and be like, well, I ain't gonna, to each his own. I mean, no, man. If you're a true friend or supporter or believer and you want somebody to be their best and be on their best, if you see them doing something that's hurting them or is going to hurt them in the long run, speak up about it.
But it's hard too, because I mean, it's easy to say, hey, make sure you check on your friends. I'm like, yeah, you can check on your friends. You can tell them that they're doing wrong. You tell them they need to get clean. Because I mean, there's many times that DMX has gone to jail and gone to rehab, as well as like a bunch of other artists and stuff like that that sadly succumb to drug addiction and things like that. But I mean, you can only tell them, and I mean, you can also drag them to rehab. They also have the right to leave rehab, like Kurt Cobain. They dragged Kurt Cobain to rehab only for him to escape. And while they were searching for him near the rehab center, he managed to make it back to the house and kill himself.
So that's what happened?
Yeah.
Wow.
He went to rehab because Courtney Love, who was his wife at the time, from the group Hole. I was watching I think it was like Behind the Music or whatever like that about Kurt Cobain. And so she was saying that the difference between her doing drugs and him doing drugs, she would do it to relax. She would do
Right.
drugs to just like chill and be mellow and, and just vibe. Him, she's like, he had to always have to damn near be on the brink of an overdose. Like he had to just be unconscious. Like he always had to take himself to that point. And she said it was because he was just always just like, he just always had these demons and stuff like that. And she said, she'd be sitting up there and she'll get a little high and she'll just kind of like stay at one level. And him, she was like, he always had to go to oblivion. Like she was like, I was always like leaning over him, like slapping him in the face, waking him up. Like that's how far he would always go. So that's when they eventually like pushed him into rehab because they had the daughter and all that stuff like that. And she was like, look, you got to get clean. Like I have mine, but like I'm willing to like clean up if you clean up, but you
Right.
got to do something. Like you can't be sitting up here like ODing and be like passed out around our daughter and stuff because their daughter was only like a baby at the time. And so they got him in the rehab, and he was there for maybe like a week or two, and then next thing you know, they calling her saying that he didn't escape from the rehab facility and they don't know where he's at. So then they go and trying to look for him. Meanwhile, he manages to make it back to the house, and he took a shotgun and killed himself in the room above the garage. And so then they get home from looking for him, and they find him dead in that room.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, you could bring somebody to rehab, and you could push for them to go to rehab. It's the same thing with Mac Miller. You know, and unfortunately, everybody you had a lot of people that sadly blamed Ariana Grande because it was like, well, you pushed him to go back to his drug addiction because you broke up with him and stuff like that. That's not her job, though. Like, you can only push for somebody. Like, you could love somebody to death, and she really clearly loved that guy.
Oh yeah.
But you know, you can only put so much into somebody and be like, look, you got to get clean, you got to get clean, you got to get clean. And I mean, he had been to rehab and all that stuff like that, but he just couldn't stick with it. And I mean, eventually that takes a toll on you as a person trying to take care of that person. And sometimes you do got to just be like, look, I hate to be like, whatever happens, happens, but whatever happens, happens. I'm sorry. Like, I can't keep holding this burden because in the end, you can't help a person that don't want to help themselves. And it's a sad thing. And sometimes you do just have to let people go. Like, you could try to talk somebody into no longer being in the streets. You could try to talk somebody into going to rehab and blah, 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 and all this stuff like that. But in the end, unless they actually want to be better, I mean, there's nothing you could do.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, it's all about self-choice. And they really have to choose to want to change. Because, like you said, I can't make you do anything that you don't want to do. You have to make the choice.
Well, like they say all the time too, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink.
That's right. So
yeah, sadly, you know, and yeah, you do want to say, look, when somebody one of your friends is struggling with stuff like that, because they were saying that about DMX Circle and stuff like that, but it's also it's also not fair, in his passing to try to tell them it's your fault. You know, if they do find out that this was based on, you know, his heart attack was triggered by overdose, which is not official yet. But, you know, it's also not fair to be like, oh, well, it's your fault that he overdosed because, you know, you should have made sure he was straight. DMX was in and out of jail, in and out of rehab. They tried. You know, eventually it's come to a point where we tried. He was 50. What do you tell somebody? You know, it's the same thing with Bobby and Whitney. You know, Bobby chose to get clean. Bobby and Whitney was out here doing drugs together. And Bobby decided to get clean. And Bobby got clean.
You see, Whitney is the one who
and Bobby
introduced
tried
him
to get Whitney to
hard
get
shit.
clean. And she stuck with it. And they ended up getting divorced.
Shit.
And sadly, he done lost 2 kids to overdoses.
Crack is whack.
Sadly, he lost Bobby Christine and as of last month, a month before last, he lost Bobby Jr. to overdose. So I mean, you can only do so much. And I mean, Bobby and Whitney is probably the perfect example of you have to make the personal choice yourself. As much as he wanted her to get clean with him, she just didn't do it, unfortunately. And eventually he was just I got to do it for myself, you know?
Come on, Bobby.
You still gotta watch the Bobby Brown.
I do.
You do, because you have to. you have to at least see that scene where he has the stroke on the floor.
You told me about that,
Bruh. You have to, bruh. Shout out to Woody the Great. This dude went from being Chris Brown's dancer and choreographer and doing funny videos on Instagram to being Bobby Brown. And now he's on Power. He's on Power Book 2. So shout out to him for his journey as an actor. But yeah, you have to, oh my God, you have to see that scene where he has the stroke. It's not supposed to be funny, but it's funny. Cause this boy, they getting ready to do drugs, and then he has a fucking stroke, and he just hits the floor. If y'all haven't seen the movie, and he just hits the floor, and he just laying there. I mean, stiff, cause of course, when you have a stroke, you're lose all your limbs and stuff like that. And he's like in a
Body
daze,
locked
but he's
up and
still
shit.
awake. Yeah, he's still in a daze and he's still awake, but he's just laying on the floor. And she comes walk up to him, Bobby, get up. Get up. Get up. Oh, fuck it. I'm going to just throw it out you. And she just starts like, and she go like dance off and she like do the moonwalk. I was like, bruh, I don't know if that actually happened. I don't know if that's actually how that happened.
It had to.
Bruh, but Gabrielle Dennis, that woman is hilarious. I know everybody hated her when she was Janae on The Game
Bruh.
because she got pregnant by Derwin, you know, right when we wanted them to get back together. But oh my God, like I love her now. Like watching her on a Black Lady sketch show and her playing Whitney Houston in the Bobby Brown movie. Oh my gosh, man. Look, if that really happened, that shit is funny and fucked
Bruh,
up at the same time. But bruh, that scene I was like, oh my God. Like, I know it's not supposed to be funny, but that shit is so funny. Like, funny, like, Bobby, get up. Get up. Get up. Come on, let's go do these drugs. Come on. I'm going to go start without you. And she's just like, oh, I have to at least find that scene for you somewhere. I'm so mad it's not on like YouTube. I haven't been able to find it. Well, when I find it, best believe I am sending that shit to you. Between that and the them reenacting that famous scene from the Bobby Brown reality show.
You showed me.
Yeah, I found that one. Yeah. And that one was like take for take, like dead on.
Dead on. I'm like, damn. God.
Oh. Yeah, shout out to Gabrielle Dennis and Woody McClain.
Wow.
AKA Woody the Great. Oh, they did that movie. That movie was good. It was good.
So I was told.
Oh my God. Oh man.
Well, you guys, it's getting towards the end of the month.
I thought you were about to say it's getting towards the end of the podcast. I'm about to say, damn.
No. I was getting towards the end of the month, so next month we'll be going to a wedding in Odessa, Texas. I'm excited. I'm just excited to get away and go somewhere with Creole and go cut up and lay up in the hotel room.
I don't know how much cutting up we're gonna be able to do in Odessa, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try. We're gonna find a liquor store and we're gonna turn up the night after the wedding.
I don't even need to turn up. Like, it's not even about turning up. I'm just looking forward to spending time with you.
Yeah.
That's all I'm
looking forward to. I'm not excited about the drive.
Yeah, drive is 12 hours.
Like, that's really the main thing that's where I'm just like, ugh.
Yeah.
Like, it's really the drive that really just has me like, I don't want to go.
Make a big do.
Yeah, we gonna have fun.
Because I know that the drive is going to feel long, but I know
because we don't know where we're going. But coming back,
it's gonna be like, damn, we back already.
Right.
So I'm looking forward to that. What I was saying. Oh, also, I don't know if she is listening. Does she listen? Keisha listens?
Yeah, she said she listens.
Shout out to Keisha. You dig? I got a new nickname for her though.
Oh, don't.
What?
Oh, go ahead.
Well,
go ahead. What is it? Because I saw you messing with her yesterday.
It's two nicknames. It's White Diamonds and it's 1500. You know. So shout out to Miss 1500, aka White Diamonds. You dig? Fucking 1500. Let me tell y'all motherfuckers something. Y'all, if y'all able to do it, that's fine. It's fine, y'all. I ain't trying to tell nobody how to spend their money. Spend it how you want to, whatever. But
just know we cheap.
Yeah, we're not cheap. We're not cheap, but there's just some things that we just like, hey, we could do by without it for right now. It's not that important. And, just shit. That's who you didn't get on here.
Why?
Come roll up on me.
So she could shit on us.
Shit on who? Ain't shit on me. Get her ass on here. Y'all can talk about wedding shit.
Cause she was like, "What's wrong with?" Cause something happened, and she was like, "What's wrong with him?" I said, "Your broke ass." Your call told his broke ass to shut up.
What was that?
When we was sitting at the table,
Oh,
she was like, "Right, what he doing?" I was like, "Oh, your car just told his broke ass to shut up."
yeah, nah, man. To each his own. You feel me? I just, that ain't my thing. I got my Tahoe. That's my love right there.
Your
That's
hoe.
my hoe. That's what I'm waiting to play with. What are you doing?
What?
What you looking at?
I'm just trying to remind myself if there's anything else we wanted to talk about.
The Oscars?
I had barely even watched it.
But you
I was
want
with
at
you all
least talk?
night.
Yeah, but we talk about who won and shit, or who didn't win, or who was nominated but didn't win.
Oh well, everyone knows the snubs of the night.
Of course.
So yeah, the Oscars aired this weekend too. Yeah, it was whatever. Because I mean, obviously, it was social distancing and not as many people. Because I think everybody just had to have their own parties. I think like a few of like the people from like the main categories, they were there.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as like other smaller things, they weren't around. So, John Baptiste won an Oscar for the music for Soul. Shout out to him.
Shout out to John. Oh.
And so, why are you leaning so far back?
I'm be all right. Just stretching.
Oh my god. So John Baptiste won for the music for Soul. Her won for original music for Judas and Black Messiah. So she won best original song. Jamie Foxx and gang, they won best animated full length animated film for Soul.
Come through, Jamie. Come through.
Daniel Kaluuya won Oscar for best supporting actor.
All right.
He beat out Leslie Odom.
Okay.
So Leslie Odom was also nominated for best supporting actor for his role in One Night in Miami.
That was a good movie. If y'all guys haven't watched it,
it is. It's really good. Regina Hall was, of course, snubbed for a nomination for best director for One Night in Miami, which is ridiculous. And then when it came down to the best actor categories, of course, Chadwick Boseman was nominated for his role in Ma Rainey's Black Bottom.
Wakanda.
And Viola Davis was nominated for best actress for Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. And Andra Day, she was nominated for the United States versus Billie Holiday. She was nominated.
I still haven't seen that yet. I need to watch
we don't
that.
have Hulu. That's why.
Okay.
And so yeah, she was nominated for that for best actress. So she was actually up against Viola Davis. And she
hold on. Not to cut you off. If anybody has Hulu and willing to let us borrow their login, inbox us on Instagram or Twitter, because I'm not buying. Look, we got too many damn subscriptions already. I'm not getting Hulu. So just want to put that out there. Go ahead, continue.
So yeah, Viola Davis and Andra Day both lost because actually Andra Day had been like all award season. The best actress categories have been a battle between Andra Day and Viola Davis. And
I rise up.
They both ended up losing to old girl from Three Billboards from Ebbing, Missouri.
Just like out the blue.
Yeah, she won. She now has 3
I thought that shit was from like last year.
Oscars. Well, no, it wasn't for that movie. It was for a new movie.
Oh.
But she now has 3 lead actress Oscars.
Oh my goodness.
1 for Fargo, 1 for 3 Billboards, and 1 for the movie this year, Nomadland. And a lot of people say it's visually beautiful, but it's boring as hell.
Man.
And so that she beat both of them out, even though they had been back and forth with like Golden Globes and SAG Awards and all stuff like that. Because I think Andra Day won the Golden Globe for her role for Best Actress, but Viola Davis, I think, won the SAG Award for Best Actress. So it was like them going head to head like all award season. And so they just knew it was down to them two. And then she comes and like takes it. And then, of course, Chadwick Boseman had been winning Best Actor all award season. So people pretty much was like, oh, he's gonna posthumously get his Oscar. Nope, they gave it to Anthony Hopkins.
For what?
For a movie called Father. And everybody's like, okay, first of all, nobody has seen these movies, because that usually always ends up the case. Like, nobody watched these movies. And of course, the Academy like screws it up and gives it to these movies that nobody watched.
That's why. That's like I told you. That's why with the Grammys and all that shit, I don't fuck with the Grammys. I'm not gonna fuck with the Oscars, because how they pick is bullshit.
And I mean, everybody has like called them out. Anthony Hopkins even like went and made a video honoring Chadwick Boseman, you know, and things like that, because everybody's like, even like a bunch of actors are like, how?
Exactly.
How and why? Like, I thought we all understood that we were going to give Chadwick Boseman his roses, you know, this year. Like, we gave him every other award. We gave him the Golden Globes. We gave him the SAG Awards. We gave him all the other stuff. And here y'all had to go fuck it up and give it to somebody else. Granted, I'm not going to take away the fact that Anthony Hopkins is an amazing actor.
I'm not either, but goddamn,
I'm not taking that from him. Let's get that straight. I'm not taking that from him. But I think it was pretty much understood that this was Chadwick Boseman's year. And so everybody's like, what the? So y'all pretty much like sold this whole idea of, yo, watch the Oscars because we're going to honor Chadwick Boseman. It's like, and you don't. So that was like the biggest, like the Chadwick Boseman was the biggest snub of the night.
Give them goddamn colonizers.
But to show you how things can grow, so the movie Two Distant Strangers won for Best Live Action Short Film. And that was a film by a little known filmmaker. It's a little short film. And it's essentially like the little movie that could, because it was a small movie. Actually, there was a post, Trey Songz shared it from the guy, just saying like
it's a black movie, or
it's a black made movie. Hold on, let me see if I find the post. Is it still So the guy who created the movie, his name is Van Lathan. And so he shared a text that a friend shared with him saying, where he tweeted her saying, "Hi, we're doing an amazing short. Would you like to read it? We're going to win an Oscar." And she replied, "I believe you. Yes. And I'll screenshot this text and tell everyone that you told me so."
Sure enough. Spoke that into existence.
He said, I sent this to Badass Boss in September. If you don't believe it, no one will. So it ended up being a movie where they filmed it. He got a bunch of people on board to produce it, like such as like Diddy, Terrence J. So like all of them were partying Sunday night when it won.
You didn't get your boy from Wu-Tang?
Huh?
You didn't get RZA from Wu-Tang?
No, I don't think RZA was part of it.
Oh, bro.
Because let me see.
I mean, he did such a great...
Because in her post, Diddy, Jesse Williams, Terrence J, all of them like were behind it, like as far as like producing and and all that stuff like that. And it ended up getting picked up by Netflix. And so it won an Oscar. Yeah. I didn't know it was on Netflix, but yeah, it's on Netflix, and it won an Oscar. It's called Two Distant Strangers.
Well, check that out.
And so so they won an Oscar Sunday night. So they were partying and celebrating and things like that, because
Can't stop, won't stop. Rockefeller Records. Get down, baby. Get down.
Because Van Lathan had also posted, he was like, these two brothers standing next to me, and I look like the most light skinned nigga in the bunch, because he was like in tears, and like Terrence J and Jesse Williams are like trying to buck him up. You really falling asleep on this fucking podcast, bruh.
No, I'm not. Who the dude crying?
That's Van Lathan. That's the guy who made the movie.
Bro. Man, that's crazy.
So Terrence J hosted the party for him.
Is that like his first movie or?
Yeah, at least like his first big thing. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
So they were all there partying with him, and they were watching the show, and they won because Terrence J posted the video of like the moment it got announced.
But like I see, my thing is this. So it's like I said, I like seeing that, but even though they, like I said, I like seeing that. It's great to see that. But I still don't have no love or respect for the
Well, yeah, they've been faltering a lot
for the
because they had to have the year to have like Grammy So White when they like completely shut out all the black actors.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, and I really don't want it to be black and white shit, but it's like if it so happened that there's been a lot of great black cinematographic thing, movies and shows, stories that's been putting out, and you see what these numbers look like. I mean, don't come here with some, oh wow, so put out a great movie. Like some shit like you had, let's say Guy versus so Chadwick, he was still alive, right? And then they had Black Panther 2 came out, and like he had like 8 other movies. And Clint Eastwood as out the blue created this fucking short film. They would give it to him.
And you're right.
They would give it to him because it's Clint fucking Eastwood.
Well,
I'm not knocking Clint Eastwood, but it's like, come on, man.
Well, and even like a lot of actors who have gotten Oscar awards, some of them like they give it to them, and it's like, oh, I think we're finally gonna give it to so and so. This movie wasn't that great, but I think it's about time we give it to him. Leonardo DiCaprio is one of them. There
Right.
was so many better movies they could have gave Leonardo DiCaprio his Oscar for over The Revenant.
The Great Gatsby.
Great Gatsby. I'd even gave it to him for Django.
Oh, hell yeah.
I gave it to him for Django. I'd have gave it to him for Titanic. Shutter Island.
Titanic.
Revolutionary Road. What else?
What's the one with the dream? Except
Inception.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of the ones with Martin Scorsese. He did.
Yeah, no, that was good. That's what I'm saying.
He could have got it for all of those movies.
But they won't give it to him
for The Revenant. And the same thing with Denzel. I'm happy Denzel got his. But I mean, there's so many better movies than Training Day.
Malcolm X.
Hurricane. John Q.
John Q. Shit. Equalizer.
Nah.
You don't think?
Not Oscar was.
Oh no, what's the other one? American Gangster?
Yeah.
American Gangster.
They really could have gave it to him for all that, and they definitely could have gave Halle Berry an Oscar for anything but Monsters Ball.
Oh, Jesus.
Now, don't ask me what movie I would have given. I don't think there's any other movie I'd have given it to her for. Maybe Losing Isaiah.
What's the one when she goes into the say was it not Ithaca.
Gothica?
Yeah. That
but not Monsters Ball. Me and Mom sat and watched Monsters Ball, and we was like, okay, what? Like,
exactly. This shit crazy. The shit is crazy.
It's just her. I mean, I guess I would give her an Oscar for pretending that she enjoyed sex with Billy Bob Thornton.
It's bullshit.
I guess that's acting. Like,
did she do the Josephine Baker story?
Did she?
I want to say she did when she was younger.
Maybe, yeah. But I mean, not Monsters Ball.
No,
You know,
no,
but
definitely
they
not.
tend to do that. It's be like, oh, I think we finally owe so and so. Like I think the ones that I think that were actually deserving was like Mahershala Ali, like
Mhm.
for his role, and Jamie Foxx playing Ray, and
Oh, most definitely.
like he definitely deserved it for that movie. You know, it wasn't like, oh, we're finally gonna give Jamie Foxx an Oscar for him playing Shanae. I mean,
No, or
Wanda. Uh,
no, the what's that movie with the damn with the jet
oh, was it Stealth?
stealth?
No, he was smart enough to kill himself off in that movie because that movie was terrible.
Stealth.
That was the smartest thing his character could have done was kill himself off 15 minutes in. That movie was terrible.
It's fucked up.
Oh, so bad. But yeah, it's like the Oscars are very questionable.
Very? No, it is questionable.
It is. It is.
Like I said, that goes hand in hand with the Grammys. They both are questionable institutions.
Because they had to get out of the habit of nominating all of these like popular animated movies and like pulling this random animated movie from
Right.
that nobody had ever heard of out their ass and giving it an Oscar.
I'm like, what the fuck is this? Oh, it's part of. I'm like, what?
Who has ever watched this? Like,
I don't see this shit.
I legit, I stopped watching the Oscars because a lot of times they'll start naming the nominees. I'm like, who watched this movie? I haven't heard anyone talk about this movie.
Not anyone. Not anybody.
And a lot of times the movie's so boring. So boring. Like, there's maybe like a handful of Oscar like winning movies I've probably watched and been like, okay. And even then, they're not movies that I rush back to watch. Like I saw The Artist, it was good. I saw Crash when that was a big deal. It was good.
Oh yeah.
What else I watched? I watched Green Book. It was okay. I'm glad
Green Book.
Mahershala Ali won, but it was okay.
You know, I haven't seen that other movie that he was in.
Moonlight.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I heard that was good. Didn't he win for that?
Yes, that was
So,
when he won
yeah.
his first one.
Yeah, I haven't seen.
Jeanette
that.
Monet's in that one, believe it or not.
Okay. So I'm gonna have to check it out. I'll have to check it out.
But yeah, it's like Oscars are just very questionable.
Like I say, all the Oscars, Grammys, all of that's why I don't.
Really, mainly the Oscars and the Grammys because the Golden Globes are usually pretty fair. The Golden Globes are usually pretty fair. The Emmys are usually pretty fair. So a lot of people usually don't have problems with those, but once it gets down to the Music Academy and the Movie Academy, them two groups, I don't know what they be doing.
They be on that bullshit.
They be trying to make you think certain movies are good.
They're gonna learn. They're definitely gonna learn. Cause like I said, that's why I don't. Pablo, who you barking at?
You just hear all them sirens.
That's why I don't go off of that shit no more.
No. Oh no. Like I said, I've tried to watch like some of the movies and just like, nah. 3 Billboards was pretty good.
Yeah, it was. It was a good movie.
But they are hardly movies that I go rush to watch again though.
Exactly.
Like I watch it one time, I'm like, oh okay, it was good for what it was, but I'm not like, oh my god, this is my new favorite movie. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Like I don't break my neck to watch Green Book.
No.
I don't break my neck to watch Help. I mean, I watch it when it comes on, but
I watched parts of Help. I never said beginning to end.
Okay.
I always catch it when she eat the shit pie.
Man, that's the best part of it.
Eat my shit. Excuse me? Yeah. And the mom was like,
Rob,
yeah. And
the mom was weak.
Oh, she was weak.
She was like, Run.
She was like, put that in the book. You ain't gotta worry about nothing.
She gonna deny.
That's right. Well, you a bad motherfucker. You make your shit tastes like. I want the recipe.
My thing is, it might not have actually been shit. It could have just been chocolate. But just by telling her and putting that in her head.
Girl, fuck that. That was shit.
I mean, it probably was.
It
But I'm
was
saying, like, you could probably, like, make somebody, like, a chocolate pie and just convince them that it is.
No, fuck that. She put shit in that. She probably dipped that shit up with buku sugar or whatever. Ooh, woo.
Man. Oh, man.
But yeah, man, like I said, I mean, you know, I know they don't do things. Do they even do awards for podcasters or anything?
Yeah.
For like what? Who?
I think it's called the Streamies.
Streamies.
I think they do podcasts as part of the Streamies.
Okay.
And I think iHeartRadio may have like created one that's just for podcasts too.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, they have them.
I ain't gonna lie. I tell you one thing. When we get nominated, if we get nominated for anything, I'm gonna be bucked. But I'm talking about we win something. Oh,
we gotta get some numbers first.
Oh, man, we're not even a year old yet.
I know.
That's what I keep telling you.
I know.
And now we adding more people. We can add now guests to come in and shit.
I know.
And then we're not even adding video yet. Man, look. You the one who says it's a process, it take time, and you sitting here.
No, but I'm still impatient.
you know, look. So,
I be saying that more for my benefit than yours.
Because let me tell you something.
I be telling myself it's a process.
Because
I'll be telling you that. Be telling me.
Because my thing is this. Because I was telling Korea, I say, well, I want to make sure I get all the mics, all the things. She's like, no, you just gotta start. You gotta start. I like, you're right. So we started. And we started off rough and whatnot. And we good. We got things flowing now. And now she's just like, she's all into the numbers. And she's just looking. And she's like, oh, man. Oh, the numbers. We got to do this and that. And I'm like, we're not even a year in deep yet. Are we doing good? No. This one, looking at the numbers. Numbers.
Like I said, I be telling myself more than I be telling you.
So, we're going to get there. Like I say, once we start adding
it's gonna be an uphill
videos,
climb. Like, we gonna hit big when we 40. That's what I'm saying in my head.
Before that, I can't keep working on these conditions that I'm currently working.
I know.
These next 5 years, I need it's gonna be some fast ass growth. I don't know how, don't know where, but it will be. I'm claiming it. This too shall pass. I'm claiming it. It's gonna happen.
Y'all know where we at right now? We had 32, 33, 34 downloads yesterday. Well, how many downloads we have so far right now? 1. So we've had a couple days where we had 0 downloads. So that's where we are on the uptick. Yeah.
Girl.
So that's how it's been. It's been very roller coaster. So that's why I'm just like staring at the numbers. Like,
man, wait till the summertime comes when people slowing down, maybe going on vacation, whatnot. They might binge our shit during the summer.
I'm just like looking forward to the day where it's like consistent. Like it's just consistent growth.
Well, like
it's very up and down right now. So it's like, it's like, oh, they like us today. And it's like, oh, they hate us now. Like, I do realize y'all do hate us when we skip an episode.
Yeah,
y'all really be punishing us when we skip an episode.
Yeah. Oh, you ain't got nothing new? All right then. Watch, bitch.
Right. Well, like y'all really treat us like, man, fuck you do that. Like,
sorry, life happens, god damn it.
Bro, like y'all really punish us when we miss an episode. And then y'all come back like strong. Like, they came back with an episode. All right, I guess I'll binge the last 2. Like, y'all really, it is almost like y'all smell that we not gonna have an episode the next week.
Right. We gotta there's one more thing I need to buy for this recorder. It's that Bluetooth piece.
What Bluetooth piece?
So on the side of it, there's a Bluetooth adapter where I can connect my phone. So like people who can't come here, who's not in the States with us.
We could do phoners?
We could, yeah.
Huh.
So I don't know if that part is out yet. I saw videos of it, but I don't know if it's out for sale. I'm still waiting for that. Once that comes out,
So you can interview your cousin Pookie in jail.
I ain't got no cousin Pookie in jail, but we could hit up. I wanted to interview Mike Swift, talk with him. I wanted to do you probably see if we can get in contact with T Joyce.
This shit.
Oh, here we go with this shit. Shit. We got holler at Mike Dam for the entertainment.
Oh Lord, you want to talk to him?
I like to talk to all of them, but
Yeah, I would love to talk to all of them.
But we probably do it one at a time.
I might have to smoke to talk to Mike Dam.
Why?
I don't know, just to like get on his vibe, like
crazy.
To like get on his level, we might have to just like there might have to be a 420 special next year.
Gotcha. No, mine would be with Erykah Badu. That would be my 420 special.
Oh, really? That would be cool.
Erykah, if you're listening or if you're not listening, I don't give a shit. Erykah, holler at us.
I should call you out about what you asked me. Talking about 420 special.
What you mean? What you talking about?
You asking me who's Redman and who's Method Man?
I asked Creole which one is Redman, which one is Method Man. Okay, and she like freaked out. She's like, "Are you being serious? Are you being serious?"
I didn't know you was joking. I was like, "Wait, you really don't know who's who?"
You act like I don't know of them. I know of them, but I never really. But
they've like done enough separately to where you know who they are. Like especially Method Man. Method Man has done like a ton of stuff just by his lonesome for you to know that he's Method Man.
Once again, Method Man, Red Man, Blue Man, Green Man, motherfucker.
You're not about to play with them like that.
Who say I'm playing with them? I'm not playing with them. But all I asked you was a simple question. Which one is which? Which one is Red Man? Which one is Method Man?
I was about to break up with you.
I wish you would break me up.
I was about to call up the engagement. I was like, this man here.
Hold up now. I know you're not talking about breaking up engagement because I asked you which one was which. You got some shit. You got some shit with your ass.
How I'm supposed to brag about the fact that we listen to music, we love music, we music buffs and all stuff like that, and then you gonna ask me a question like, which one's Redman, which one's Method Man? Are you serious right now?
Bruh.
What?
Which one is Millie and which one is Vanilli? Exactly. I don't fucking know which one is which.
Doesn't matter because neither one of them was actually singing the music anyway.
All right, but still though, I didn't know which one was which. Which one was Chris and which one was Cross?
Both of them's name was Chris. So there. That's not how that group worked. So shut up.
Shit.
Both of them's name were Chris.
God damn it. I know which one is Kid and which one is Play.
Okay. But clearly, you just admitted that you don't know that both of the members of Criss Cross name was Chris.
There you go.
God damn.
Whatever.
We have to talk about this.
We gotta talk about shit. That don't mean nothing.
Ooh, Lord have mercy. Child.
Don't start.
Don't start what?
Don't start.
Whatever.
Don't act like you know everything.
So
like
which one is Redman and which one is Method Man then?
Redman got braids. Oh, plaits
right now, yeah.
Method Man doesn't. But they both red looking, so that's why I'm like, wow.
Oh Lord.
Which one is which?
Oh God.
So they both not almost the same color?
Red's a little lighter than meth.
Not that much. Not nowadays. This shit.
What?
I don't feel like it's broken. I'm gonna look at it later. But shit, whatever. I know who they are.
Their verses was dope though. I was jamming to it at work. I hated that I couldn't be home for their verses, but I was jamming to it at work.
It's badass.
Oh yeah, because they brought out Wu-Tang. They brought out Eric Sermon and EMPD. Yeah.
I'm on my gravel pit. Listen outside as we go. Boom, 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 dun, dun, Dun. Ooh, ooh, mm. What was that other video they had? What was the one with the bees?
What video was that?
That was them in it, right?
That was Wu-Tang. Damn. I don't remember which one it was, which video it was.
Just
Like what song it
saying,
was for.
2 pounds of cocaine found during a Sea Corps crew member search in Terrebonne.
We joked about that shit at work.
What you mean?
We joked about that at work. It was like, they gonna find some fucking cocaine while they doing this search.
For real? Bruh.
If y'all don't know what the
What
Sea Corps
the
power disaster
hell?
is, so if you don't remember, we were telling you guys that on Retro's birthday, which was April 13th, there was a real bad storm, and it just turned really, really bad out of nowhere. Like
Bruh.
hurricane force winds, and I'm not exaggerating because they're saying like on the Gulf, like those wind speeds got up to like 80, 90 miles an hour. And so you had a bunch of shrimpers and things like that, and you had a lift boat called the Sea Corps Power that was going out to go towards a platform to go service a oil rig. While on their way out there, only like less than 10 miles from the coast, they the bad weather caused them to capsize, unfortunately. And so they're still searching for, I believe, 7 more missing crew members. They've already recovered 6, the bodies of 6. They rescued 6 the day of the incident. And so that's what they're still searching for, the bodies and the missing crew members. And so recently the search changed course because it was searching off of they were searching near Port Fourchon, and now they moved their search near Chauvin and Cocodrie because a bunch of life vests and helmets and things like that from Sea Corps, the Sea Corps Power washed up there. They found it over there, so they figured this will let us know, like, you know, where the current was moving, so maybe we might find them over here somewhere. So that they're out there now in that direction searching. So they're in Terrebonne and Terrebonne and Lafourche searching for the missing crew members. And we joked about this at work. I mean, of course, like joke about that, but we also know like the type of things that come through here. So we definitely joked about, like, oh yeah, and then we can eventually get a story about like a pound of cocaine was found, and sure enough,
Bruh.
how many pounds?
2 pounds.
2 pounds of cocaine was found.
2 pounds of coke.
Like we had a feeling that was gonna eventually happen. Like it was like they're gonna find cocaine floating somewhere. Like, not saying it's from the Sea Corps Power, but some smuggler dumped it.
I mean, I hate to be like this, but
as the son of somebody who works out for oil rig, I know you've heard some stories. I'm sure there's plenty of times they've looked down off of the platform and saw some cocaine floating in the Gulf.
bruh, all I'm saying is, hey, whew, yeah.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that they found cocaine or weed or whatever, because every time there's like a huge bust, yeah, like in the city, they'll be like, oh yeah, we busted this guy. We went in his house. We like found a couple pounds of weed. We found a couple pounds of cocaine or heroin or whatever like that. The huge busts are always down there in like Lower St. Bernard, Lower Lafourche, Lower Plaquemine, because they be coming in on them boats, and they get a tip and they stop them boats, they stop them planes, and that's when you be, oh yeah, it was like 20, 25 pounds of cocaine coming through.
You goddamn right.
Because it be coming from the islands, they be coming up the river.
You're absolutely right.
They be coming straight up that river. And so all of them big time drug busts like you be seeing in the movies, that be happening down there. So I'm really not surprised that they found cocaine while doing this search. I'm sure they're gonna find a ton of stuff. Like it's really sad that whenever they start searching like the waterways in South Louisiana for like bodies and things like that, they always turn up
Drugs.
more than they. I ain't just drugs, just like more than they bargained for. Cause you remember when that school teacher was missing a couple years back, and they were looking for her, and they were looking in Bayou St. John,
Yeah.
and they like using the sonar looking for her car, and they keep like, oh look, we found a car, and then they pull it in. It's like, no, that's not her car, but this car was like stolen 5 years ago. Was reported stolen 5 years ago, and then they like use the sonar again, like, oh, we found a car, and then like pull another one's like, oh, this one was reported stolen 2 years ago, and I never forget driving down Wisna and like seeing probably like 10, 15 cars like pulled up on the banks of Bayou St. John because people didn't like ditch them. I mean, a lot of them looked like they were nice cars. It looked like people was trying to get out of them car notes that they had gotten themselves into. So they reported the bad boy stolen and drove them into the bayou. They pulled so many cars out of Bayou St. John looking for that teacher before they finally unfortunately found her car in there. But they found so many like vehicles that was reported stolen over the years.
Goddamn right. Dumping up in there.
And I just remember driving out with them going, damn. And you could see they were in there for a while because they're like all rusty, covered in mud and all this stuff. And I'm like, man, how many people were getting ready to get in trouble for insurance fraud now?
Man, I'm surprised it didn't. No lie, I ain't gonna say their name, but I know somebody who did that shit twice.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
They purposely got it stolen. They got their significant other to set it up. And it was at a gas station. And they went off to go pay for the gas. And all of a sudden somebody just hopped in the car and drove off. And they found the car burnt. Motherfucker did this with 2 cars.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
I'm like, how do you still have insurance? This shit don't make sense. I'm gonna tell you who was when we get off the thing, but shit crazy.
You gotta let me guess.
Yeah,
Do I know the person?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you gotta let me guess.
Yeah. So yeah, that shit wow. But yeah, they say they found 2 pounds of cocaine, so I won't be surprised they won't find some more shit.
Oh, they definitely will. They definitely will.
So, but anyway, you guys, it's that time. It is that time. Once more, I'd like to thank you all for tuning in and listening. I do apologize for today. Today was pretty much of a free fall day. We have a few things to talk about, but we really have.
I know we got really deep at the beginning.
Yeah, we really have much going on this week, to be honest. But like I say, look forward to our upcoming show with the guests that we have, and you will. I ain't gonna tell you about it, but you know, if you're listening, you're gonna know who it is. Other than that, once more, we love y'all. We thank y'all for everything. It's Tuesday. Creole got to get ready for work soon.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I'm gonna go chill. Probably go. I need to go finish up do some more of these courseworks for the certification. But like I said, this right here, we do enjoy doing. We enjoy talking to you all, providing y'all with entertainment, content, and just we really want to make this more of a profession. So once more, thank y'all for tuning in. If you have any suggestions, please let us know. Shout out to my sister, Ori. Shout out to Uncle Mark. Shout out to 1500. You heard me. I ain't gonna say 15K. That's what I'm gonna start calling her. Would that be right? 15K?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No, 1.5K.
Mm-hmm.
Because K is 1,000, right?
Yeah.
So it'd be 1.5K.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to BJ. You heard me. Shout out to, like I say, if I miss anyone, I apologize. Shout out to my dad. I know he listens. Shout out, like I say, once more to Nash. Thank you for coming on. We do look forward to having you back on with us. And we love you all. We thank you all. And that's about it. You guys ain't sick real?
Nope.
All right, y'all. Well, until then, y'all stay, well and safe. Get those vaccine shots. Keep the mask on. Wash that ass. And take care. Peace. Push the goddamn button.
Goddamn.
Let's go. Your girl Creole. Let's go. Your girl Creole.
Oh yeah.
It's your girl Creole.
Let's go.
It's your girl Creole.
It's your boy Retro. It's your boy Retro. But yeah.